Good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise.
Today is the 8th of October 2014 and you're joining me live from the Newsfirst Center in Colombo. I'm Katharina Chang and welcome to this edition of Primetime Sunrise. Let's take a look at your headlines. Many areas in the island receive rain due to the low pressure condition in the southeast Bay of Bengal. Density of mosquitoes in the Colombo district in the increase. Kurds clash with Turkish police over besieged Syrian town. Now it's a gloomy Wednesday morning here in Colombo. However, the Met Department says that a low pressure area in the southeast Bay of Bengal has intensified into a depression and will affect the weather over the deep and shallow sea areas of the eastern coast by tomorrow onward. Newsfirst spoke to the Director General of the Met Department, Lalit Chandrapala, to get more details on the weather.
The depression which was there in the Bay of Bengal yesterday has now deepened further into a deep depression, and it is expected to move towards the Andhra coast of India within the next few days. So due to the influence of the depression, the weather over the western, southern, central and Sabaragam provinces of the country will receive rain or thunder showers, particularly during the morning today, and also the other parts of the country, well, the thunder showers may develop with the other parts of the country in the afternoon. Because of the influence of a deep depression, the weather over the deep sea areas of the east coast of Sri Lanka, that is in the Bay of Bengal, will be fairly disturbed, and as such we are advising the naval and fishing communities to refrain from activities in the deep sea areas of the Bay of Bengal.
Now, many areas have been identified as landslide-prone areas owing to the inclement weather condition. Newsfirst spoke to the senior geologist of the National Building and Research Organization, Gamini, Jayatissa, to get an insight onto the matter.
According to the prevailing weather condition within the country in some areas, today early in the morning we have issued some warnings regarding landslides. This is especially for Kitulgala area in Kegol and Kurunduwatta area in Kandy. This warning is regarding landslides, and so actually we want to clarify this data with the people around area and also from our district officers. So once we get the clear clarifications, if any changes are needed, that we will inform to the communities through media. Until that, we advise people to be very watchful about the situations and rainfall.
Today is Vap Full Moon Poya Day, which marks the end of the vast season of rain retreat period where the Buddhist monks remain indoors.
The Vapura Pasalaswaka Full Moon Poya Day is also called the Chivaramase, or the month of robes. The appointment of Sariputta Mahathera as the chief disciple of the Buddha took place on this important day. The future Buddha to be, Maitri Bodhisattva, entered the Bhikkhu Sasana on a day like this. It was on Vapura Pasalaswaka Poya Day that the first Sinhala Arahat Maha-Aritta Thera held the Buddhist council to bhikkhus at Thuparama temple in Anuradhapura.
Now, the final lunar eclipse for this year is to take place today. Professor Chandana Jayaratna of the Colombo University's Physics Department and consultant on astronomy and Space Science Arthur C. Clarke Institute for Modern Technologies has predicted that the lunar eclipse will begin at 5:45 p.m. local time and end at 10:21 p.m. when the moon enters the penumbra of the Earth's shadow. Professor Jayaratna said that in a penumbral eclipse, the moon would not enter into the dark shadow of the Earth, but into the lighter shadow. Therefore, during today's eclipse, one cannot see dark shadows as in total or partial lunar eclipses, but can see only a reduction of the brightness of the moon. He went on to say that a distinct shading could be seen across the moon during its peak at 8:03 p.m. A special committee appointed by the President with regard to missing persons and the Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission are due to hold a special discussion tomorrow. Secretary to the SLHRC, Attorney at Law Nimal Punchiheva, says that matters pertaining to the duties and responsibilities and the relationship with external parties when carrying out official work are due to be tabled at this meeting.
The special committee appointed by the President with regard to missing persons are carrying out investigations. This meeting will see the presence of the Secretary of the Commission and officials from the SLHRC. During this meeting, we have decided to talk about how the two commissions can work together and how we can assist each other in our journey forward. Thereby, the Chairman of the SLHRC has invited the Chairman of the committee to be a part of this discussion, and which will now take place tomorrow.
The Colombo Municipal Council states that there is a tendency of the increase of the dengue population, especially in the Colombo district. The Chief Medical Officer of the CMC, Dr. Ruan Vijayamuni, stated that number of dengue cases have increased. He added that owing to the inclement weather condition in the Colombo district as well as many areas in the island, environments conducive for the breeding of dengue mosquitoes are high, and as a result there is a risk in the spread of dengue. He requests the public to take adequate precaution in order to curb the spread of dengue by cleaning and destroying areas which can assist in the increase of the Aedes aegypti mosquito population. On that note, we wrap up this edition of Primetime Sunrise. It was an absolute pleasure having you with us. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Katharina Chang. Have a lovely day ahead.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.